Okay, I'm tired of it. I'm gonna start. Right now, I'm gonna start. I think we all have these things in our lives where like, tomorrow I'll start that. Like the things that don't really have like a specific deadline that they have to get done by a certain day or they have to start by a certain day. So you're like, well, I'll do that next week. I really want to do it now. Like I'm excited to do it, but I need to wait until the kids graduate, or I need to wait until this, I get this project done at work. I think you just need to get to a moment where you say, I'm just sick of it. For some people that might be, hey, I need to start a diet, or I need to start going to the gym. Other people it might be, I want to create a budget so that I spend my dollars responsibly. For me, and you're gonna think this is really silly, it's creating these YouTube videos. That light doesn't work. That needs to go on the to-do list for today. So Friday is my day off, but the kids are in school, and so is my wife. She's at work. And so Fridays are a good day for me. Maybe I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna chill. Sometimes I might work on YouTube videos like this. Sometimes, honestly, I go into the office and I work on my day off. Today is about accomplishing a to-do list of a lot of things that need to get done around the house, and that should be on the list too. Sometimes it feels good just to write it down so you can cross it out. So what I've discovered is that rarely is the actual doing of the thing that is the most difficult. The daunting part of anything is when it's this big ambiguous thing that's in front of you and you don't know how long it's gonna take or what's gonna be required of you. There's a lot of unknowns, and it's just easier just to leave the dishes on the counter because, there's a lot of it's easier just to leave it. So maybe I'm in a fight with my wife and we need to talk about this, but what is she gonna say? What is she gonna respond? What am I gonna say? Where do you even start? So it's easier just to lay on the couch with your phone and like, I'll deal with that later, maybe it'll blow over. That's why I think that rhythms are so important. Like if you're trying to wake up to go to the gym, well, if you're already in the rhythm of doing that, you have this really recent memory of doing it. You woke up yesterday to go to the gym and you didn't hate it. I mean, it wasn't easy, but you can at least wrap your head around like what you're in for, what the expectation is, how much it's gonna suck, how long it's going to be. And you're like, okay, well, I can wrap my head around that, I can do that. But if you haven't been to the gym in forever and you decide one morning I want to, well, now it's this big ambiguous glob of like, well, what it's gonna be like, and is it gonna be hard, and can I do it? And it's just easier to roll over and go back to sleep. Like for example, that vlog that came out last week about trying to do the horse trailer with my daughter, like I sat on that footage for weeks, maybe even months, but the idea because I was out of practice, I was out of the rhythm, the task of editing all that footage and finding the story and linking all that stuff together was daunting because I hadn't done it in forever. But when I get into a rhythm and I do it over and over and over, it's like, okay, well, I know that it takes me about this long. I know how to organize the footage. I have a recent memory that I can rely on that says, okay, that wasn't that bad. I can wrap my head around it. I just need to get in there and do it. So how do you break out of the cycle? I think you just got to start. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off, throw caution to the wind for just a little bit. And yeah, it's scary, but you just got to go for it. You get to a point where you're just sick of it and you just start. So, okay, I want to start making regular content on this YouTube channel. I just got to pick up my camera and go. And part of the fun is like finding like whatever the idea is, whatever the thing is, the story, pluck that from my life, no matter how simplistic it might be, and how can I take that and make it something that's enjoyable to watch and entertaining. But I don't know if today's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to do anything that's going to be enjoyable to watch. But if I had to wake up this morning and go to the gym for the first time in who knows how long, I don't know if that would be enjoyable to watch. Okay, a few things I need to get. One, I need to get a hose so the wife can water the flowers that we just planted in the front yard. We also need to get some HVAC filters for the air conditioner because it's time to change those. The third thing is going to be a little bit harder because I need 6 bags of mulch. And if I was driving my wife's Pathfinder, that's easy, but I'm driving the Nissan Altima today. I don't know if you can get 6 bags of mulch in a Nissan Altima, but we're gonna try. I have 6 bags of mulch, but it's the Preen brand.
The Preen, what color?
Black.
Black, 6 bags?
If it fits, yes. He asked if I wanted it in the trunk. That's the goal. Thank you very much. So this is the goal. This is the rhythm that I want to start getting into, is I want to create a brand new piece of content every single week and then release it here on YouTube Friday mornings at 8 o'clock Central Time. That is the promise I'm making to you. That's the promise that I'm making to myself. And I think that's a promise that I can make good on every single week, at least 60% of the time. Thank you very much. By the way, this to-do list should have only taken like 45 minutes and it's already lunchtime, but that's what happens when you drag around a tripod everywhere you go and you have to get everything you do from 3 different angles.